Holton, and I'm going to be introducing you to my San Diego Padres franchise here in MLB 14 The Show. On the PS4, we are currently in the year 2016, and we are 11-10 right now. And 2014, we got into the playoffs, swept by the Los Angeles Dodgers in the first round of the playoffs. And then last season, we finished a game out of the wild card. So basically, what I want to do is introduce you guys to the team, how I built it, because I'm going to be releasing some gameplay to you guys either tomorrow or Friday. So let me introduce you guys to the team. Starting pitchers, we got Andrew Cashner, Corey Lukey, Danny Holton, Aaron Sanchez, Matt Weisler, and then Robbie Erlin, Eric Stoltz in the bullpen. Cashner, Lukey, Weisler, Erlin, Stoltz, they were all on this team when we started up. Holton, I got in the offseason 2 years ago and picked him up. Very good pitcher. As you can see the stats from last season and as well as this season. He was doing very well. 11-14 last year, 159 Ks and a 3.39 ERA this year. 1-1, 27 Ks, 2.28 ERA. Aaron Sanchez, we got in the first year of the franchise in 2014. We traded Chase Headley for him. And he has been a beast last season, 10-10, 206, 316 ERA. And 1-2, 26 strikeouts, 325 ERA this year. Last season, his season was cut short. He fractured his wrist and missed the last month and a half of the season. Take it to the relievers. We got Vinny Pistano, Neil Kotz, Nick Vincent, Tim Stauffer. Stauffer and Vincent were here when the franchise started up. Pistano we got from the Indians last year in a trade that involved Yonder Alonso, and he struggled this year. He did solid last year with a 3.33 ERA. Neil Kotz got from the Rangers 2 years ago, and doing very well. 2.69 ERA last year and a 2.70 this year. And our closer is Jesse Crane. Got him from the Astros last year, and he's done a very good job. 22 saves last year, 70 Ks, 3.26 ERA. This year, 4 saves, 4 strikeouts with a 2.70 ERA. Catcher, our starting catcher is Yasmani Grandal, who, when Austin Hedges develops properly, we will be trading Grandal. But currently, Hedges' fielding stats are great. They are amazing, but his hitting is not where I'd like it. So I might try and get a backup catcher, since we don't have Nick Hundley anymore, try and sign one. Because his hitting stats are not where I'd like it to be. First base, Dexter Shepard. He's our backup first baseman. Got him in the draft last season. And very solid hitting stats from him. Tommy Medica is in a platoon with Juan Francisco. He goes up against righties. And Tommy Medica, he bats against lefties. So got a nice platoon with them. As you can see, Medica doing very well this year. And he did very well last year as well. We go to second base. We see Jace Peterson. He is backing up Brad Miller as well as Everett Cabrera. And this is Peterson's last shot to really prove himself, since we got Miller and Cabrera because he's on his last minor league option. He struggled a lot last year, but he's rebounded very nicely so far. And let's take a look at the starting second baseman, Brad Miller. Signed in 2 off seasons ago. And he's produced very well at that second base spot, 26 years of age. And Everett Cabrera, the baby gazelle, as some like to call him, very fast on the base pass, steals a lot of bases. Last season didn't hit where he wanted, didn't hit like we wanted him to. Hitting 254 this year, and he actually leads our team in RBIs with 12, very shockingly. And at third base, probably my favorite player to play with on the Padres, Jed Jericho, our third baseman. 19 home runs, 68 RBIs, 254 last season. He was second in our team in RBIs, and I think third on the team in home runs last year. And so far, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, 234. But the team so far is struggling to hit as well as pitch. I'll show you guys the stats in a second. But Rafael Barreto also was drafted in the same draft with Dexter Shepard, and so far he's done very well in limited playing time. 281 home run, 5 ribbies. Starting left fielder is Justin Upton, and he, like most of the guys on this team, struggling to hitting under the Mendoza line, but he's been turning around a bit as of late. Starting center fielder Will Venable. the veteran, the clubhouse leader, and I want to keep him for as long as I can because he's the veteran guy. He tries and keeps the team together. And in right field, Reimer Liriano, who had a very, he didn't have the best 2014 season, but he rebounded very nicely in 2015, 11 home runs, 47 ribbies, and 12 steals, I believe he got. And that wraps up the roster induction. Go into the statistics right now, and you see, as a team, not hitting all that well, 220 as a team, and team leader in home runs is Mr. Juan Francisco. And RBIs, like I said, Everett Cabrera, Reimer Liriano, and Yasmani Grandal, who's probably been our most consistent player hitting-wise this year. And pitching-wise, 3.73 ERA, which isn't the worst ERA to have, but it's not the greatest. Team leader in wins, Matt Weiser with 3. Team leader in losses, Casher and Sanchez, but they've, their ERAs are great. And then quality starts, 16 out of our 21 games have been quality starts. So offense has really been the main problem, but pitching has been the problem at some points. And that's gonna wrap up the introduction. Like I said, I will have a video out of this team tomorrow or Friday. So until then, I will see you guys later.